welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. It is another new month, so it's another new beer unboxing. And we've got another beer unboxing by Trembling Madness, my new sort of go-to beer supplier. As I said on my previous video, I think their prices are pretty good, service is excellent, and they got a really wide range of really up-to-date beers. So without further ado, let's crack this open and see what we've got. Yeah, I mean it's good to have another supplier of beer. I mean, yeah, Craft Metropolis are great, and the Fuss Club are great. And oh, look at this! Looks like a little special treat, a Sherbet Tubies bar. Slush Puppy, the original. Okay, so that's a little bit of a treat. There's lots of packaging in here. Let's move. Oh, there's loads of packaging. Really get rid of this before I start doing the unboxing. Okay, right, I'm going to put the box here because it's easier for me to get out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get the first one out. So we got the first one from Gravity Well. I don't think I've had a Gravity Well beer before. This is a Termination Shot Pale Ale, 5.3%. Beer number one. Beer number two. Okay, so we've got a Northern Monk. This is called Break the Bias. This is one of their sort of specials. It's a hazy pale ale. It's a Young Women's Trust in collaboration with. Another good way. It's not a patrons I say it's not a patrons project. Maybe it is because it does have the opening up cover. So I'll go into more detail when I review that. As I said, caveat is I won't be reviewing every single beer that I review here, that I've opened up here, but certainly a majority of them. This is a left-handed giant. I've had one of them for a while. This is called Someday Soon Hazy IPA, 6.3%. Looks good. It's got my favourite Nelson Sauvin Muteca in it, so that's pretty good. Buxton Brewery, yeah, another one we haven't had for a while, but they do make pretty good IPAs. Supermarket ones they do, of course. This is a hazy, fruity New England style IPA, 6%. This one, this is Alpha Delta, not like the other one that looks like that. This is called Rugpool. It's an oat cream IPA. Thought that looked quite interesting. It's got this sort of like Bitcoin thing on it, so that'd be interesting. 7% that is. Okay, we've got a few polys this month. This is a Major Melter. It's a pale ale with a Xeveka Idaho 7 and Idaho 7 Cryo and Mosaic. There's loads of packaging in here. Another one, Hybrid Minds. Now, I did have this one last month, but it was that good I wanted to get it again. I didn't actually review it, so hopefully we'll review it this time. Oh, hopefully that's not too frothed up. Okay, we've got a new Bristol Brewery. So again, yeah, don't drink many of these, but this one sort of was a New Zealand double IPA. I thought great. But it's a double IPA at 7%, so not as strong as, most double IPAs about 8%, but this is a 7%, so, it's in line with a lot of single IPAs, but, it's got all the New Zealand hops that I love, so I'm looking forward to that one. Verdant, we got Written in Water, is a fairly new one. This has got Sabro, Citra, and Nelson Sauvin in, 6.5%. Running out of room here. I've got a few down. I'm hoping that these are going to be better than the last couple because I've been a bit disappointed by them. But this is an IPA. This is, what's this one called? Against Community Guidelines IPA, 6%. Citra Strata Enigma. So hope that one's a good one. The can art's good on that. Pomona Island. Again, I haven't had many from these recently. A lot of people really rave about them, but I haven't had anything that's really blown my mind. But I'm sticking with them. But this is a pale at 4.7%. Another one with it's a double dry hop New Zealand pale. Nelson Sauvin, Raquel, Muteca in it, and three of my favourite hops basically. So let's hope it's good. And I like the Kissing Valentino. So it's if you know your 80s pop music, then you'll know the reference on that one. Okay, so this is this is St Mars of the Desert, again a brewery that I've had the odd one from, but not many. But this is another one. This has got Nectaron and Ruaka hop. So Nectaron is a fairly new Zealand hop. I've had one in I can't remember what it was. I had nectarine oil in it. It was really good. So I wanted to try that again. And they make some good beers, these guys. Next beer. Another one by Alpha Delta, and this one's quite an interesting one because it's basically looking at the fact that the other Xeveka, I'm trying to remember if that's the name of it, which has got very similar logo. So they've made a play on this with by putting together something, and they called it Xeveka, which is obviously a combination of the two names. And this is a hazy fresh hop pale. But I thought this was pretty reasonable. If you can't beat them, it's called. So pretty good, 5% pale ale, but quite cheap ones. Some of the pale ales here were like under £4, and I thought, yeah, it's worth giving them a try. Really, I think it's that. Well, I've still got more. Okay, this is a brewery that I haven't had. These are called. I'm trying to remember the name of the brewery now. Oh yeah, so this is New Zealand. NCBC, which is the New Zealand Beer Collective, and Fierce put together a beer. And again, this is a lot of this is going to be another New Zealand IPA. This is a 5.7%, but something new and news. Again, we're doing a lot of New Zealand seems to be the flavour of the year pretty much so far for me. And I'll probably get fed up with them by the time summer comes along. But I do like the New Zealand hops. And then we've got another Daya. This is called Roots to Remember. This is a 6.5%. And again, this got Galaxy, Simcoe, Vic Secret in there. So I'm hoping that's going to be another good one. So how many we've got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, there's still more. Yes, Beak Ron. Another one of their very sort of distinct cans with a little cartoon. This is another collaboration with Alkin Brewery, an IPA with Idaho 7 and Talus and Sentinel. So yeah, a few interesting different hops in there, but I thought I do like Beak. They make really good beers. I think there should be one more left. Here it is. Now we're heading to Poland. This is a double dry hop called Uncle from Warsaw. It's a double dry hop New England IPA from the brewery Zakałdy, and also Funky Fluid, which is one of the sort of big breweries in big craft beer breweries in Poland. But this is a New England IPA with Strata, Idaho 7, Talus and Belma. So yeah, quite good. I like the fact that they're big cans. This is a 500ml can. It's a 6.6% IPA. But yeah, something different brewery. So we've got quite a lot of different stuff in there. I think that is everything. Let me just check. Yeah, that's all the beers. So all these beers for April. As I said, probably at least half of them I will be reviewing, and probably half of them that I won't be. I think some of them different ones, like obviously things like the Funky Fluid mix one, the Polish one, and obviously the brewery from Bristol, because it's new, it's a different brewery. Things like this one here we'll probably definitely review, and St Mars of the Desert. Lots of those really interesting sort of beers here. So let me know if you tried any of these. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think which ones I should be drinking first. Yeah, and this is my April haul. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Obviously, if you want to know when I'll be reviewing and when they come out, the reviews of these beers, then please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And that's it for today. So until the next one, you know what you got to do. Keep on rocking.